Everybody, welcome to Art of War Cage Fighting 41. Bob Maloney here. Our play-by-play man, our blow-by-blow guy right here, Ryan Kim Cafaro, professional fighter, 12 pro wins. Hopefully he's in the UFC pretty soon and not sitting here carrying me and my other guy over here, the big homie, Justin Haskell. Great card, fellas.
Street Olympian, 252-2 in street fights.
There you
forgot
go.
to say all that.
And listen, he's even calmed down. You warned him before about what he wears. You told
brag-
him to wear more calm clothes, and look at him.
If you're bragging about Cafaro's record, you better bring mine up, too.
Well, hey, who do we got here?
We got Skyler Smith here. He's a featherweight. This is a featherweight. He just started fighting in 2024. He's had a kickboxing fight. He's 1-1 in MMA, and he's here to do business.
All right. Yeah. Love these early fights. You never know what you're going to get. Let's see how Skyler Smith puts on a performance today in the Art of War Cage.
Is it supposed to be like a box of chocolates? Because you said
never know what you're going to get. There you go.
Just making sure.
I handed you the alley. I was waiting for you to hoop.
There it is. That went in.
Arsen is training over at Martinez. He's been there for about a year. Martinez BJJ in Northeast Philly. He's 29 years old, and he's from Russia. He's from, let me see if I can get this name right, guys. Vladikavkaz, Russia, which is a city, and he told me that they are neighbors to Dagestani.
Okay.
He's neighbors. He wrestled for 13 years in Russia. He 4 years of MMA and did some sambo over there. Nice. So this is his amateur debut, but I would say he's not really inexperienced.
Yeah, I mean, with all these guys that come over from Russia or the Caucasus area, you got to expect them to be well-rounded and dangerous, and the only thing kind of limiting him is the rule set. But with a name like Arsen Kozaev, he sounds scary enough.
Sounds like an antibiotic.
Either that or he sounds like he's going to burn the house down. Yeah. So we'll see.
As someone who's in a room with a bunch of Russians, Uzbeks, Dagestans, Turkmenistans, anytime you hear one of these guys come in, even if they're brand new, I already assume they have 150 fights under the belt.
Yeah, well, at least doing that combat sambo or something where, it's basically an MMA fight with headgear.
And listen, you know what's wild about those guys? When I go to visit the gym, Justin, the American guys, they greet me, they walk around. Every one of them come over to me, they shake my hand, they bow their head and show me respect even though they don't know me. But you and these UFC guys, they just wave to me, give me the finger, yo, Bob. But they come up to me and they're really, really friendly, like I said, respectful.
For sure that, they're this is not just a sport for them, it's a lifestyle, and a lot of them commit to the Muslim religion and really push that honor among everyone and respect among all, and let's see. Honestly, this dude looks pretty scary for his featherweight debut. If I was an amateur back in 2009 and they offered me this guy, I'd be like, no. So Arsen Kozaev versus Skyler Smith, this is going to be a good one.
What's up, buddy?
All right, we got something going on here. They're just signing off on this.
Let me get some, fellas. Cafaro.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is our opening contest of Art of War 41. It is an amateur bout and is set for 3 2-minute rounds of war. Introducing to you first, out of the blue corner to my right, he weighed in at 146.2 pounds. He comes to us with an 0-1-0 record. And he represents Hammer Nation Fight Team. Hailing from Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey, he is Skyler Smith.
And you just look at Kozaev, look at him, and you can just tell that this isn't really his amateur debut. You know what I mean? This is business as usual for him.
Yeah, this is his American debut.
He represents Martinez BJJ. And he's making his debut right here in front of all of you at Art of War 41 hands. He hails from Vladikavkaz, Russia. This is Arsen Kozaev.
And one of our favorite fighters in his corner over there, Zed Montañez.
Got up and gave my brother a hug. Not only is he a bad dude, he's actually an amazing person, and he's a phenomenal father.
Love the guy.
That's my dog, man.
Well, Ryan already said I love everybody, so.
All right, here we go.
Just try to touch him with 2.
Some, just the feeling out process here between Arsen and Skyler. Arsen looks relaxed.
Arsen looks like he's ready to let something go.
Oh, yeah, for sure. This is the tension leading right into it. Nice little setup for the low kick there by Skyler. Arsen switches to southpaw. Just looks real relaxed.
These guys, there's 2-minute rounds. These guys got to get busy.
I was going to say, it almost reminds – oh, nice counter hook there by Arsen. It almost reminds me of, like,
that straight right was
he's used to sparring 5-minute rounds.
Oh, nice deception right
Beautiful
there.
Explosion, but nice defense by Skyler. And man, Arsen looks fast. It's almost like he's jumping the gun a little bit. But with a slam like that, he's not jumping anything. He's slamming it.
And right to the back.
Damn.
Yeah, he went right with the Steiner recliner and another one.
Holy smokes.
2 Dudley bombs in a row.
And a body shot to finish it off.
This dude is terrifying. Oh my God.
Better let 2 other people get in there with him.
If I was an amateur and you asked me how I would beat Arsen, it would be with a wrench while he sleeps.
Yes.
My God.
Or like, all I remember is my feet were looking at the ceiling.
He's currently, Skyler is tough as nails. He's giving Skyler a grand tour of the Art of War ceiling right now.
Yes.
And I mean, good Lord.
Oh, he's got a minute. He's got a minute.
But nice transition here by Skyler to get the switch. But again, look at that. Just really impressive defense there. Nice knee there by Arsen. And nice knee counter knee by Skyler. And, it's a lot of energy to do those suplexes. We'll see if Arsen, didn't blow his gas tank early.
All right.
An interesting start, and I mean, holy smokes! You don't see the suplexes like that at the pro level. I mean, that's like some textbook Olympic freestyle wrestling right there. Like,
he's in the corner telling his coaches, "I have too much lives."
Yeah,
with that.
That was some of the craziest suplexes I've ever seen in person, and he did them twice back to back and isn't even breathing heavy.
Never even let go of the grip.
Yeah, holy my goodness.
Justin, you didn't join us for the pre-flight show, but boy, this card is stacked, man. We got some great fights tonight, man. A lot of good storylines, a lot of good fighters.
So,
big overhand left hook.
Bink.
And then the hook. And then the hook. Jab, come in, jab, Arsen.
And Arsen's striking looks, a little wild, but clearly some power to it. I mean, he's definitely come from more of a grappling background. If I had to, put my finger.
Oh,
my goodness! Holy
and the referee's
smokes.
calling a flash knockout.
It's funny. Just as soon as I was talking, criticizing his striking, he goes out there and flatlines Skyler Smith with a right hand.
And then pulls out the Eddie from Tekken dance.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is an athletic freak, and clearly, he's going to be a problem. And I don't expect him to be an amateur very long with skills like that. So
that was just a vicious right, and he went down.
Yeah, incredible. All right, and we go up to our announcer here for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest ended at 21 seconds in round number 2. Your winner by TKO, Arsen Kozaev.
All right, well, Kozaev is on the board for a possible knockout of the night.
Yes.
Which we will be giving out.
Performance of the night, too.
Yeah, that was a beautiful, like I said, a beautiful, quick, short knockout. I love this. Look, I love to see that. The sportsmanship, fantastic. Like we were talking about these guys from Russia, how respectful they are. I love it.